The 2024 MLB spring training hats just dropped, and I gotta say, from the ones that I've seen, they look absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna go through every single spring training hat in today's video and give you my opinion on it. A little bit of old school GiraffeNeckMarc content, trying to get back into the groove of things, and this felt like a perfect video to make because I do collect hats, I collect jerseys. I'm wearing an Águilas de Cibao jersey from the Dominican Winter League, so I need to give you my opinion on which hats you should buy or maybe ones that you should skip. Remember to drop a like on the video, it does really help out the channel, as well as subscribing. Really do appreciate you. Follow me on my social media at GiraffeNeckMarc. Links are in description. And let's start talking about some hats. Getting to start with the Arizona Diamondbacks hat. I absolutely love this one. This is one of the rare times where the Diamondbacks use that teal and it actually looks really good. I guess it's even more of a light blue or aqua blue at this point, but this hat is awesome. I don't think I can wear this hat. I don't think I could pull it off, but if you're a Diamondbacks fan, this is a must add to your collection. The red really pops off this. I don't know. This hat just looks sick to me. Definitely one of my favorites right now. It's also the first hat we're looking at, so maybe I'll feel different at the end. For the Atlanta Braves, I'm not gonna lie, like, I hate the team. I absolutely despise them, but this hat, really solid. It's not one of their best hats by any means, but I like that they're just flipping up the colors of what you normally see on a Braves hat, getting the red hat with the blue brim and the navy blue A on there. It's just a really solid spring training hat and one that I could understand buying. Ooh, what do I think about this Orioles hat? I think it's fine. I think it's completely fine. The bright orange is nice. Again, it does have a spring training vibe, so I totally get the look here. I like the O's logo on there as well. This is not gonna be one of my favorites, but I do think it's still good. Ooh, I really like this Boston Red Sox hat. I think this one's awesome. The white B on the red hat with the navy blue brim really pops on this. I feel like maybe the Red Sox have done this as a spring training hat before, but honestly, I don't care. This is one that you have to buy if you're a Red Sox fan. This is a really good looking hat. Really simple colors. It's solid. It's really good. I'm telling you, these hats are fire. They did a great job finally with the spring training hats for the first time in what, like 10 years? The Cubs, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. I like the attempt. The light blue with the blue brim is always a good look. The Cub logo on there, definitely different. Something that you don't see too often from the Cubs. That's more of like a sleeve patch normally. Again, this is spring training, so not going to go crazy on it. I don't think it's a bad hat, but in terms of the one that we've seen thus far, definitely not my favorite. I think it's towards the bottom side, but I don't know. You Cubs fans are probably going to hate me for this. There's just so many light blue hats. I need something a little different. I honestly think if they had the regular Cubs logo, it'd look fire. Cleveland Guardians hat. They actually finally used the cool Guardians logo for once on one of their hats, because normally they're just rocking with that like kind of blockish letter C, which is whatever. It's fine. It's professional looking, I guess. But I do like this Guardians logo. I just wish this was on a navy blue hat. I think it would have looked a lot better. So for me, this one, not one of the best, but I'm glad they actually are finally using this Guardians logo on a hat because I think it's really unique and really cool. Cincinnati Reds. This is just their normal hat. I was hoping the Reds would do something a little more creative, but realistically, they just gave us the same old hat that they always do. So for me, this is going to be one of the worst simply because it's the same hat you can buy. It just has the stupid spring training patch on the side. Chicago White Sox. I'm not a huge fan of the gray look just in general. Like, I don't like gray jerseys in particular. I definitely don't like gray hats. I don't think this looks bad. I actually think it's probably a really wearable hat because I think gray kind of goes with everything. I don't know. If you're a fashion person, let me know. I clearly have no fashion. But for me, I don't know. It's so whatever. I don't really care. It's a boring hat to me. The White Sox are relatively boring. Ugh, whatever. Moving on. I've had enough of this one. I'm done looking at you. Colorado Rockies. I like the purple hat. Again, we don't necessarily see the purple hat too often from them, but this one's okay. And the problem with the Rockies, just the fact that this CR logo is horrible. I think it's one of the worst logos in all of baseball. It's pretty terrible. Like, you have such an awesome Rocky Mountain logo that you could use on this hat and it would look fantastic. And instead you went with the terrible CR. This one stinks. The Tigers hat, again, going with the orange, not something you typically see from the Tigers, and they are going with the Tiger logo. It's fine. It's okay. If I was a Tigers fan, I'm not buying this one. It reminds me too much of the Clemson Tigers. I hate them. I'm a Gamecock, so Clemson Tigers, anything that reminds me of them, I absolutely despise. And even though this doesn't look like a Clemson Tiger at all, that's all I can think of. This is my opinion on the spring training hats. Get upset if you don't like my opinion, but I think this one's kind of mid. It's not that great. Okay, this is the worst one we've seen thus far. By far the worst one. Too much orange. There is such a thing as too much orange, even though I'm a Mets and a Knicks fan, and all those teams have orange in them. This is too much of it. It literally looks like they're wearing a just orange on their head, and I know they're Minute Maid Park. The oranges down there in Florida are always great, and that's where they're going to be in spring training, but this is too much. There's not enough contrast for me. I don't like this one bit. Again, get this off my screen. Kansas City Royals hat. We've just seen this before. It's a good hat. I own this one. The light blue with the blue brim is always a classic look for the Royals. I know I just said with the Cubs it's boring, but this is the Royals look. The white KC looks fine. We've just seen this before, so there's no real need to actually get this one. But if you don't have it, might as well go buy it because it is solid. The Angels, in typical Angels fashion, haven't changed anything up. I actually do think, weirdly though, this looks pretty good. I don't know why this one is popping more than the normal Angels hat to me. Maybe it's just a brighter red. Maybe it's just the picture. Maybe it's the patch on the side, giving it some contrast. But I actually like this one. It's just boring and relatively the same hat that they wear during the regular season. So again, come on, MLB. We were doing so good. Now we've hit a little bit of a dry spell. Let's hope the next one's better. Yeah, I guess it's okay. I mean, the LA is just such a classic look. I respect that they're at least trying something different with the Dodgers D, but the LA for the Dodgers is just so good. One of the best logos in all of baseball. This hat's completely fine. Not one that I would buy if I was a Dodgers fan. I don't know. It's okay to me. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not a bad hat. It's just, I'm disappointed because the Dodgers LA is just way better. I'm gonna say maybe this is a hot take here, but I really like this Brewers hat. I think the mustardy yellow or the beer yellow for the Brewers, along with the navy blue brim, looks really good, and the logo on there works. I think maybe a white outline could have helped a little bit on the logo, but overall, relatively speaking, I like this hat a bit. If I was a Brewers fan, I'd definitely buy this one. Yellow's a tough color to wear, though, for sure. I'm doing it in today's video because I wanted to wear my Aguilas jersey. The Caribbean series is going on. I'll be down there this week for the semifinals and finals. If you're in Miami at the game, say what's up. But yeah, I like this hat. Call me crazy. I like this hat. And call me crazy, but I really like this Marlins hat. I think they're starting to lean into this aqua tealish blue a little bit more. They just announced some new jerseys that are going to use this color, and I really like this spring training hat a lot. This is a hat that the Marlins should be wearing during the regular season. Like, it looks really good. It's got some color. It's got some pop. It's got some flair. I like it. I think this gives you Miami vibes as well. Call me crazy, but this blue, that seems like the perfect blue, like of a pool. I want to jump in a pool. I want to jump in some water. It looks cold and refreshing. Really like this hat a lot. Okay, so Twins fans, maybe you're going to have to, oh wait, actually I think I know what it is. I was just about to say, can you explain the hat to me? But I'm guessing the M is for Minneapolis and the STP is for St. Paul, the Twin Cities. Ooh, okay. See, I'm starting to understand where we're going here. It's making a little more sense. That being said, as a non-Twins fan, I'm not buying this hat. I have no interest. It doesn't make sense to me. But if you're someone from Minnesota, St. Paul, Minneapolis, you're a big Twins fan, maybe this is a really cool hat for you. I think it's completely fine. I have no real opinion on it outside of the fact that I'm not going to personally buy this one. I have no interest in wearing it. Here's my homer take, the New York Mets. I really like it. I like this hat a lot. I could totally see how people think this is ugly. I think the orange looks absolutely insane. You get to see the New York Mets logo in blue, which is something you don't get to see often. For a spring training hat, perfectly fine. Like a good spring training hat. Don't want to see this during the regular season. That would be crazy. But for spring training, I like it. I think it's a good hat. Mark, you're so biased. Yeah, it's my video. It's my opinion. I'm gonna be biased. Oh, wow. I really like this hat. What is going on with me liking these yellow hats? What? But I really like this one. Flipping it a little bit. The Kelly Green A's logo, the yellow hat. I mean, I wouldn't buy this because I don't want to support the A's ownership, and the fact that they're ripping them out of Oakland, putting them in Las Vegas, and refuse to spend money is an absolute crock of shit. So I won't buy it because I don't want to support them, but I really like this hat. They're making it tough. Yeah, Phillies fans, gonna be one of the few times I say something nice. I like this hat a lot. I think it's really solid. The Philly cracked Liberty Bell logo on there is really good. I think it's a super solid spring training hat, batting practice, whatever you want to call it. This one looks really good, and it's just very simple. The Yankees, they do their own little thing in spring training, and it's pretty much the same hat as normal. I get it. The Yankees are never going to change. It's a classic look. I don't think you should buy this hat, though. I think you'd be an idiot to spend $50 on this hat with a stupid spring training logo when you could just go buy the regular Yankee hat. It's a classic look. It's a great look. I hate the Yankees, but you can't deny that they have one of the best hats in all of sports in the entire world. Man, see, now I don't know why, but this one is not hitting for me as much. I think it's because I love the brown and the yellow, like reversed. I like when the hat's brown and the Padres logo's yellow or gold, mustard and mud, whatever they call it. This one's not working for me. I'm sorry, Padres fans. This one's not working for me. I think this is ugly. Like, are they going to be wearing brown spring training jerseys? It's going to look insane with a yellow hat, and if they wear yellow jerseys, it's going to look nuts, whatever it is. I think this one's not great. But of course, I like this one. I mean, I like the black and yellow. It works for the Pirates. Why did I not like the Padres one? What is the difference? Seriously, like, what is wrong with me? There is no difference between these two, but I like the Pirates one more. I can't explain it. Maybe it's even the patch having a little bit of red on there. Maybe that's what's getting me. Maybe the fact that just the black feels like it pops a little bit more than the brown. I don't know. I like it though. People are going to be so mad at me in the comments. San Francisco Giants spring training hat. Perfect spring training hat. I think it's really good. Again, you don't want to see the Giants wear this during the regular season, but in spring training, looks solid. And I think this is pretty much what their spring training hat has looked like for the past like 5, 6, 7 years. That look looks familiar to me. The orange hat with the dark brim and the SF on there. It's good. Oh, wow. I really, really like this Mariners hat. This is awesome. That's a sick color that they have on there with the navy blue brim. Again, that's not a black brim. That's a navy blue brim with that seafoam aqua color hat. I think this looks sick. The logo looks awesome on there as well. Wow, this could be the winner right now. I mean, at this point, this is my favorite spring training hat without a doubt. Again, I don't think I can wear this hat, but this is a sharp, sharp looking hat. I like this one a lot. Probably number one right now. St. Louis Cardinals. Is it me or does the Cardinal look a little derpy on here? Looks a little weird. I normally love what the Cardinals do with their hats. Don't like this one. Don't like this one at all. I don't know what they could have done to make it better. Maybe it's just a bad picture, but I think that this one's completely whatever. Fine. Again, same thing. St. Louis Cardinals have amazing hats. I wouldn't spend the money on this one, and when I could just go out and get one of the awesome looking Cardinals hats that they have. Whoa, Tampa Bay Rays. I love it. I love it. I love every yellow hat in today's video except for the Padres. I can't explain why. This one, though, a little bit easier. The white, the light blue, and the dark blue really pops off the yellow there, and it works with the patch on the side. The Rays got to get creative. Not a lot of great things going on in Tampa Bay right now, especially with that team and some allegations going around. This hat's really nice, though. Really, really like it. Rays got to take chances. They got to get creative with their stuff, and I think they did here. This is a good looking hat. But again, it will look crazy. Like, all these yellow, full yellow hats are going to look insane on the field. Like, it's going to be just absolutely nuts. Oh, this is going to give the Mariners a run for their money. Oh, I think the Rangers already have a light blue hat. I think I own it, but they have a dark blue brim on it, or a royal blue brim. My bad. This, I'm a big fan of this one. This is a good looking hat. If I was a Rangers fan, got to be all over this one. This is really sick. I think the T could have popped a little bit more on here. Definitely a little bit more. But overall, the color, the hat, everything is just, it's on fire. It's great. Down to the penultimate hat here, and yeah, we might have found the winner. I love the Blue Jay stuff so much. Like, the colors that they use, the red of the maple leaf just pops so well on everything that they do. You got the different colors on the hat here. You got the white in the front with the blue in the back and the light blue brim. Oh, this might be the winner. This might be the winner of the best spring training hat. I know the Blue Jays kind of like already have something like this, so this isn't crazy, but I love the way it looks. I think the Blue Jays have just some of the best stuff in the entire league, and this is definitely up there. And then last, but probably maybe least, the Nationals. Oh God, I hate this hat. This hat's terrible. The color's actually really cool for the Nationals to use. I just wish the W was white. I have no problem with it outside of the fact that it is the same color as the hat with a red and white outline. It doesn't make sense to me. I hate when teams do this. The monochromatic look to me just rarely works, especially on a hat. If that was a white W with a red outline, or I don't know, just anything else would have been better than this. Not buying this if you're a Nationals fan, and I'm definitely not buying this as a Mets fan. There's no shot. This hat sucks. And there they are, all 30 spring training hats for the 2024 spring training season. Which one of these is your guys' favorite? Let me know in the comment section down below, as well as which opinion of mine do you think is the most wrong? I love to know what you're thinking down below. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as well as subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the content coming at you. Follow me on all my social media at GiraffeNeckMarc. Links are in description. That's where I'll wrap it up. You guys know the drill from here on out. YouTube recommends you watch this video. This is my most recent upload, so click through those if you have not yet seen them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all for another video. Bye.